woke up this morning and I got your video. And I want to clarify a few things, first of all. Not just for you, but I got actually quite a big volume of responses to that. A lot of them were sent to my messages. Alright, so first of all, I want to clarify the fact that not everybody that makes videos about anorexia are wannarexia. Number one. Number two, I'm not accusing anybody in that specific video. And another thing, I am not saying that I am the only anorexic person ever and, I'm the sickest anorexic, whatever. In fact, I'm saying the complete opposite. The facts are, I don't care who's thinner. And, okay, so in your video, your response video, you talked a little bit about, people that post blogs or whatever about eating salads and their boyfriend and sister said this or whatever. And I don't know if that's really what I'm talking about as much as... Okay, here's something for you. Search thinspiration. Now that is a wannarexia community. I consider the pro-ana community to be wannarexia because anybody that has a real bona fide eating disorder, whatever it is, anorexia, bulimia, overeating, eating disorder, NOS, that's not otherwise specified, even disordered eating, like you said you have, you're not gonna try to get people to do that, unless I really, I really don't think that I could even comprehend the mentality of a person with a real eating disorder trying to convince people that that's the way they want to live. I know that even in my sickest times, I would never, ever wish on anybody. Um, that's just not the way it works. And I've never known anybody in real life to be like that either. And there are quite a few people who their entire channel is dedicated to making these thinspirations, where they will put people that are famous, that are thin, up there and be like, I hope this thinspires you. And, you know, people like that, I can understand that people have I don't know, famous people that they want to look like, I do. Every once in a while, I'll see a magazine with, I'm not going to tell you who, but there's a few celebrities out there that if I see a magazine with them on the cover of it, I'm like, oh wow, I wish I looked like that or whatever. And just I don't put that shit up here because that's wrong. Number one, celebrities are people too. That is, I mean, that's kind of like, if I was a celebrity, I wouldn't want my shit all over the place. And I know that comes with the job, and I don't want to hear any of that shit, okay, people? Come on. I mean, we are all adults. Well, not all of us. But if I get any responses like that from an adult, come on. I mean, that's pretty pathetic. I guess what I'm mainly talking about is adults or teenagers, I mean, 13-year-old kids, yeah, they're gonna do that shit. And well, I don't know, because when I was 13 I didn't do that. So, but whatever. That kind of stuff doesn't get to me as much as the adult community and older thinagers making videos like showing all this extreme thinspo or whatever. And the funny thing is these thinspiration videos, 98% of them are to some kind of slower, sadder song, or a song that was created by a person with an eating disorder that wrote that song in recovery. That's not real cool. I mean, the song Courage by Super Chick, I mean, Super Chick, whatever, the girl who wrote that was recovered, and she wrote that about recovery, and that's celebrities' way of speaking out. You know, some of them they speak out against it, and then they write this stuff. Or, you know, Daniel James from Silverchair wrote Anna's song, and you know that's their way of speaking out and saying, you know, this is what I went through, and you know, this is not what you guys want, and this is what it's like, and then you guys, not you guys, but a lot of people post that as like inspiration stuff, you know, and there's a whole entire online community of pro Anna where you go on there and you get tips and tricks and, you know, people encouraging each other to lose more weight. Or, you know, I don't get it. I don't understand what it is. And another thing I don't get, you know, I've had a lot of comments and messages sent to me, all sorts of stupid stuff. Okay, I swear the population of stupidity just continues to rise. Um, and I spoke about this before. People putting the stupidest comments on here. I mean, and that's another wannarexia type thing. And it's not just the comments, cause I post comments, but the comments that I get from the wannarexia people are just so obviously, you know, what the fuck. I've never, ever one time come on here and tried to compare my weight to anybody else's on here. I in no way am. I mean, I really don't even know how to say this because the stupidity of it just baffles me. People have posted shit on my videos like, you know, you're not even that skinny, or whatever, or you need, I don't know. And it's like, you know, it took me a while to get to a point where I didn't take that personal, but I don't now. And really, it kind of saddens me because, you know, the facts are the facts, and I don't have to listen to people. You know, I listen to my doctor, and I listen to myself. I'm not stupid. I know. I know that the facts are, I mean, I'm 5'4", and I know that I'm extremely underweight for my height, and I don't really care if you think so or not. You know, it's a difference of opinion. You know, it's not about looking like this. I could be in front of one person and have them think, "Oh, yuck, you are way nasty skinny," and I could stand in front of another person at the same weight and height and have them be like, "Wow, you look really good." You know, it's not about that. Um, it's not. It's about being healthy. You know, life is about being healthy, and I don't really care. I'm not the best anorexic. I don't want to be the best anorexic. I wanna, you know, I'm on here for, I guess, more of like a self therapy, cause out here I don't really talk about it a lot. Um, you know, it's not really something I'm all proud of, and the wannarexia community seems to be very proud of their eating disorders. Try looking under Thinspiration, under Pro Anna. You know, it's more or less those slideshows that I'm talking about, the ones that are just like bunches of pictures of skinny people. And then, you know, they talk about, oh, I want to be so skinny, or you have people on there. I saw this one video once, not too long ago, about this girl. She wrote, one time I was anorexic, and they put me in the hospital and I got fat. So I'm gonna come back to you guys. If you're anorexic, don't listen to the people who try to make you get better, because they will try to make you fat. And you know what? I'm not an idiot. I know that when I go to treatment, nobody's trying to make me fat. Um, I know that that's just a feeling that I have, and that's the sickness that speaks to me. Um, and everybody knows that. The stupidity is astounding, really. That's what I'm saying. It's just this contest of who's skinnier and who's, I mean, that's ridiculous, people. And not only that, but that's the example that we're setting for these younger people. And that's not the kind of example I want to set, you know. This is a part of me, but it's not who I am. So I guess that's what I'm saying. I don't know. By the way, you're brilliant too. Thanks a lot.